see if I can find it. Oh my goodness. Where is it? All right, first person here is Summer for love. Feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Lay down the law, set boundaries, and explore your options. New beginnings are on the horizon that could lead to success around love, but it's suggested that slow and steady wins the race. You have a couple of people around you. You have Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You may have Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon, but be clear about your wants and needs and don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Queen City, love. Queen City, love. Hi, Mel. Queen City. You have a well-functioning relationship here and a wish comes true. If you're already with this person, things look good. Got the world at your feet. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. If you're not with anyone, you have Empress bringing in love and money or more of it, and you have new energy coming in. So it's probably somebody new, not old energy returning. You have a Virgo here. You also may have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, although Scorpio comes up the highest. A wish comes true around love moving forward. Be clear about what it is that you want. Listen to your intuition. Explore your options. Romance could also be heating up with a Scorpio. Hi, Adonis. Mega, love. Anxiety around love moves into the past, and you may have choices and options. If you're currently with someone, current relationships should be functioning well and bringing in happiness. If you're not with anyone, you have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, although you may also have a Libra. Listen to your intuition and explore your options leads you to a committed relationship if that's something that you're interested in. The hard work you put into love comes back and pays off. Cosmic, general work at GS. Work looks good. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You're no longer holding yourself back. You have new beginnings on the horizon. Feeling grounded and stable. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Excuse me. And new beginnings come in. You also may be learning something new. They may be training you or teaching you something new with the Eight of Pentacles. Jamie and Brianna, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race, but you may have communication coming in or picking up. Fool is in reverse. Something will get revealed around the situation that could need to be dealt with. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation is fine, but slow and steady wins the race. Things look a little slow. Mariana, love for next month. Making a decision to disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you can help life move forward quick next month. You do have a relationship coming in if you're not with anyone right now that has long-term potential. I can't swear it's going to be in the month of June, and maybe sometime between like now and the end of the fall. This person could be somebody who's in your world right now that you just haven't taken notice of yet. They show as a Four of Cups person if you're not with anyone. A familiar face, somebody who you've seen around, whatever. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You could have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also may have a Capricorn coming in, aside from that earth sign, another one. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Romance heats up. Listen to your intuition. Explore your options. You also could have a Libra and a Sagittarius around. Alessandra, how come Marcus called me? Moon is in reverse. A secret gets revealed that needs to be dealt with. I would say he's feeling disappointed or hurt by something. The moon in reverse, you'll find out. Secret gets revealed that needs to be dealt with. He may be feeling disappointed or hurt or in whatever's gone on in his life recently, and he's looking to kind of get his mind off things. Whatever it is, it doesn't look bad, but it's like the decision is yours as to whether or not you wind up talking to this person. I would say whatever it is that's upsetting them or whatever it is that they feel has not functioned well in their life, they're trying to forget about it, and they're trying to reconnect with people to kind of like not sit in the feelings that they're feeling, the disappointment that they're feeling. It's not bad. It's not like they're trying to use people, but if you feel like this is going to set you back, or then I would just ignore it. Like, you don't need to help them out. You know what I mean? AA, work guidance for this week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and the hard work that you put in doesn't go unnoticed. There's growth, change, and transformation around work for the better. Good news comes in. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. That's you may be busy with work, so don't forget about self-care. Overall, it looks like a pleasant week. Staying focused, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Amy, for the next 48 for Sunny. Person could be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and the hard work that they've put in is paying off. They could have either a committed relationship starting, or they may be spending time with a significant partner. That relationship may have long-term potential, or they could be taking it to the next level. Somebody may make them an offer that would be hard to turn down, but they may be undecided, or slow and steady wins the race. They may not be ready to make a final decision around that. Mihak, for the next 2 days. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. That'll help to ease the weight of the world off your shoulders, and it will also help to relieve anxiety. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Solution to a problem is in front of you. Before the end of the 2 days, you'll figure it out. You might have some money coming in, and you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Aries Sun, love. If you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning well. A disappointment heals. Life's moving forward on stable ground. Communication looks good. If you're not with anyone, you're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward, and you may have here a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also could have a Libra coming in. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Emin, is A disappointed or mad at me? No, I don't believe so. Not either. Emily, for today and tomorrow with Soha. Uneventful, like whatever. If you have something planned with this person, the plans will continue. If you plan on hearing from them, you'll hear from them. There's nothing out of the blue ordinary happening, and it looks kind of like average. That's the best I can say. Well-functioning average, nothing special, okay. Lolly, love for Gemini season. You have the world at your feet, and a disappointment heals. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should function well. You got the Empress here. If you're not with anyone, you may have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Looks like new energy that comes in. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You also could have a Virgo around. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. Not bad. Artisha, for the next 48. Could have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. You also may have good news that comes in around finances. The hard work you put into work, school, or business pays off. You may run into someone you haven't seen in a while. Six of Cups person, somebody from the past could be returning. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life is moving forward. Listen to your intuition. Shah, love reading. Shah, love reading. You have a new journey that begins around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you're currently in a well-functioning relationship, things will move forward. But anything that's broken, disconnected, not functioning well, will move into the past. And then you have opportunity for life to move forward with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Although Pisces comes up the strongest as of right now, life moves forward. Listen to your intuition. Evie, I answered for you last night. I can't remember what the question was, but I remember I answered for you. If I see the question, I may remember it. But go back and look at the video because I answered it. So whatever that question was, the answer should be there. Virta, general. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in around work, school, or business, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Virta, general. You have a wish that comes true. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and new beginnings are on the horizon. Feeling ambitious, be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Maybe planning travel, possibly a road trip. You could be spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. A wish comes true. Stacy for today. Stacy for today. You have money coming in, finances are improving, and you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. If not today, soon. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Maybe spending time with an Aries or a Cancer. And your luck is about to change for the better. Not bad. Not bad. Eminem, love for Taurus. Taurus seems to be happy and content with the way things are, feeling grounded and stable, but content, not looking for things to move forward quickly. This person, slow and steady, wins the race. If they're not with anyone right now, they have Earth coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, but they're not really, they're not in a rush for life to move forward. They're kind of content with the way things are right now. Negativity has moved into the past, and they're kind of focusing on themselves right now. Magician's heart, snap friend, Tacky's energy, and near future. This person looks a little distant. Three of Pentacles is in reverse, which can indicate that the connection between the two of you is misaligned, or your guys aren't on the same page, and that's probably going to continue for a little while. They look like, you know, you may talk to them here and there, but it doesn't look like much is coming from the situation. Migu for the next 24. Maybe feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Life could change for you for the better quickly. Maybe spending time with a Taurus or a Libra. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. An old wound is healing and moving into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relieved. Amu, love and romance coming in. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you'll have choices and options. Anything that's not functioning well or is upside down or misaligned will move into the past. And then you have fire coming in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Life could change for you for the better quickly, but if you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You also have water coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Emily, for the near future, for Jane and me. Cause for celebration comes in around communication coming in or picking up. Success comes in around life moving forward. Although it may be slow and steady wins the race, it looks as if things are well functioning. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, and you may be planning travel. Kritika, love with Raghav. Looks pretty well balanced. Depends on where you guys are in your relationship right now. Things look a little slow and steady wins the race. I wouldn't imagine things are moving forward quickly. But things look relatively well balanced and well functioning, going with the flow of things. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation is fine, but slow and steady wins the race. Looks good. Looks okay. Tina, does Virgo think about me? You may pass through Virgo's mind on occasion, but I don't see them thinking about anything specific or ruminating over anything specific at this point. Evie, general. Life moves forward towards greener pastures when you walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and so does anxiety. You may have money coming in. Finances could be improving. Maybe planning travel. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable as we move from now right through the end of this year. There's an improvement around finances. And your luck is changing for the better quickly. You'll have choices and options around social activity. Pallavi, love. Pallavi, love. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward, and life could change you for the better quickly when you explore your options. You may have choices and options that come in around love. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. You've got a Scorpio here. You have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past. Your luck is changing for the better quickly. Next relationship may have long-term potential around it. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. Masha, I'm Maureen. Johan B wants to date me. I don't believe he's looking to date you. This looks like it's a working relationship, like a business relationship. I don't see romance here as of right now. XXX, love. When it comes to love, you have a wish that comes true and happiness coming in around growth, change, and transformation. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may have choices and options. Now, you've got a Scorpio here. You have a Libra here. You have an Aquarius. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Exploring your options leads to success around love. Not bad. Amen for the rest of the week with O. For the rest of the week with O. Things look a little slow. You get the Hangman here. And there's some indecision, or there may be a little bit of stagnation. But it's not a terrible week. It's like an average week, a little slow. Strength is in reverse. You may feel like things are kind of weakening, or they're not as strong as you know. Things are not moving forward as fast as maybe you want, but it doesn't look like anything bad is happening. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but slow and steady wins the race. Michelle, general for the week. Life comes into balance and success comes in around work, school, or business. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe spending time with a Sagittarius or an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Could be spending time with a Taurus. Lioness, general. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it may resolve itself and move into the past, and you could get good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with the Sagittarius. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around work, school, or business. Teamwork is favored, and you could feel relief around life moving forward. TVET for today. TVET for today. You have the world at your feet and choices and options that come in around work, school, or business. Then you have a new journey that may begin, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. The world is at your feet, and you may be spending time with an Aries. Not bad, not bad. Come on, what to expect in the next 2 days? Negativity moves into the past. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in and around social activity, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Could be planning travel. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may be feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Cookie. Did Trey delete his IG because of me, or something else is bothering him? I don't think it's because of you. I think it's a mixture of a whole lot of things, like being kind of sick or over social media, feeling like I need to take a break from it, and just disconnecting from it. Yeah. Alpha for the week. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. If the world is at your feet, life is moving forward, and cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward in general. But you may be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you could have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Stacy for tomorrow. Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. You have a wish that comes true. Life is coming into balance. Success is coming in around work, school, or business. Anxiety is easing and moving into the past. It looks like a pretty good day. Luck is changing for the better. Money's coming in. The world is at your feet. Should be a good day tomorrow. Sun, how will the interview go? Will I get the job in the tea company? The interview goes very well, and you do have a new job on the horizon. If it's not this one, you'll get something else, but the interview goes well, and you have a high chance that you could get this job. So let's see what happens. Sean, when I call the people in PA to tell them I'm leaving the country next month, will they ensure I get my check soon? Well, I think they're going to tell you that they'll do what they can, but I don't know that they could promise that you're going to get it before next month. Let's see what happens. D, general for the day. You may have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. You could have some money coming in. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Maybe spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. A new journey begins. Not bad. Ruchi, next in love. You have a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship here. A wish comes true, and Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it. If you're currently with someone, current relationship should be successful. If you're not with anyone, you have a Sagittarius coming in, possibly a water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Having choices and options leads you to success, but you're not looking back on the past, so it looks like it's new energy coming in. YP, reading for June, general and love. General and love are two different questions. What do you want? General or love? Didn't I answer for Taylor? Anybody remember? I thought that I did. Vicky, re-choose feelings for me, no contact. May find you to be genuinely a nice person, somebody who is hardworking, strong, successful, somebody who they have respect for, somebody who is stable. But I don't see communication coming in as of right now. You might be feeling disappointed or heartbroken over that. So if you want to speak to them, I would reach out to them. Katrina, how does Virgo feel about what I did for him yesterday? Is that why he texted me this morning? Will there be more communication? Well, whatever you did may have made him happy with the sun, but things are out of balance and slow. So whatever, I think there's somebody else around him. So I'm not seeing communication coming in or picking up. The way that it reads is like you're trying to get something from him or you're trying to make something happen that's just not happening organically. So let me know, is that better? Is that working? Oh, Katrina, what I said, I don't know if it's working. Hang on. Can you tell me now if it's working? Now it's working? It still looks like it's not on mine. Oh, yeah, okay, there it is. Okay, Katrina, what I said to you was, the way that this is reading is like you're trying to get something from this Virgo. Like you want something from them. You want communication. You want to be in contact with them. So whatever you did for them, it's almost like a manipulation thing. So it's like you did something for them. They responded to you, but the relationship is not moving forward organically, which means you're always going to have to try to make them contact you. It's not something this person's doing on their own. And I think it's because they're involved with somebody else. I think that's what the problem is, but it's like trying to manipulate the situation. Like I'm going to do something and then it's going to be nice. So you're going to reach out and thank me, but the person would not have reached out to you if you didn't do whatever it was that you did. So you might have to think about whether or not you want to continue to try to force this situation, because I think that they're involved with somebody else. And I think that may be what the issue is. Sudeshni, what I said to you was, it looks as if there was a third party involved in this situation. If there was, this is a decision that you need to make as to whether or not you want to stay with this person, because the way that it reads is like you may make the decision that we're going to move past this, but you're not really moving past it because that same old argument keeps coming up, which means that at some point you may need to make the decision that I don't want to do this anymore. It isn't what I want, but that's for you to decide. Carissa, will P initiate communication with me? Communication looks slow, but I do think that you could hear from this person. My suggestion would be to reach out to them if you want to hear from them, because they just look a little slow. You may be able to get things started quicker. Maggie, general for tomorrow. Something may happen tomorrow that makes you happy and brings in cause for celebration. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. You may have money coming in. Teamwork is favored. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You could be planning travel. YP, love reading for June. Love reading for June. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's out of balance or misaligned will move into the past. And life moves forward towards greener pastures. Exploring your options could lead to success around love. I don't know if it's going to be in June or it may be sometime between now and the end of September. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. A new journey may begin with a Capricorn or possibly a Pisces. Marth, should I do masters in biomed or engineering? They both look like good options. If I had to pick one over the other, biomed comes up a little bit stronger. Hey, Ambrose. What's coming towards me in love? What's coming towards me in love? A disappointment heals and moves into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Now, if you're not with anyone, you have new energy coming in. You could have an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You could have a Scorpio. You may even have air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. The choice is yours. And if you're looking for commitment, you have commitment coming in. And it should be well-balanced, well-functioning, and like mutual. I didn't do Taylor. I thought I did. Anybody remember? Maggie, general for tomorrow, Wednesday. Maybe I didn't do it. Maggie for tomorrow. Maybe spending time with a Leo. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It serves you well. Feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And you have success coming in around work, school, or business. Carissa, is it really over between me and P? Well, I would say that there is distance between the two of you, and I don't know if one or both of you are thinking about exploring other options, but this person's still showing up around you, so I can't say it's completely over. Jay, laid off today. Oh my God, really? How will the rest of the week go? Sorry to hear that. I'm surprised. Okay, Fool is in reverse, which means something's going to get revealed that needs to be dealt with. You may be feeling anxious, but disappointments heal and move into the past, and relief comes in before the end of the week. You may have a wish come true. That's odd. That sucks. Lib, general. You've got life is moving forward towards greener pastures, and you have the world at your feet. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Life is moving forward. You've got perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Money comes in. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something. Listen to your intuition, and you're making decisions that push life forward. Not bad. Not bad. Ishida, what's coming towards me in life with Yashinak? There's a little anxiety around the situation. So it depends where you guys are in this relationship. It looks like there may be some misalignment or disagreements or feeling like you have a long road ahead of you. I would say if you're already in a committed relationship with this person, things may be a little slow and you may be going through a rough moment. If you're not in a committed relationship, things look like they may be a little bit out of balance and slow to move forward. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful. Let's see, who here haven't I done yet? TD, Gemini's feelings about his sister's message to him a while ago. Moon is in reverse. You're probably going to find out exactly what they thought with Moon in reverse, but they may be a little bit angry or annoyed by it. I would say a little annoyed. They don't look angry, but they look a little annoyed. What did I just do? What did I do? I hit the wrong thing. Juno Bay, will I get married to PJ? As of right now, I don't see marriage around this situation. But that doesn't mean it can't ever happen. It just may be like down the road. It depends where you guys are in your relationship, but I'm not seeing marriage on the immediate horizon. Devaya, how would going back to the house on the river work out for me? Okay. Life's moving forward, feeling grounded and stable, happy and content. You'd probably be okay. Joey for the week. You have a new journey that begins. You may be focusing on a side business, side project, side hustle. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A wish comes true. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. And you might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Not bad, not bad. Payment. What to expect from the hiring event tomorrow at WMC job offer. I have 3 job applications pending and OP's manager is aware. Okay, let's see. I don't know what the event is about, but I don't see you getting hired on the spot tomorrow. I would say they may be setting up interviews with you. But I don't see like a job offer tomorrow coming in from there immediately. But it could lead you to interviews. Didn't I do cinnamon? No, I didn't. I didn't do cinnamon. Okay, thanks. What about Taylor? Did I do Taylor? No, I didn't do Taylor either. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may hear from somebody, hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. And somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Life comes into balance. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Moonchild. Will Joshi contact me soon? I don't see communication coming in on the immediate horizon, but you will hear from them at some point. If you want to talk to them soon, I would reach out to them rather than wait. Joey, love life for this week, if any. Slow and steady wins the race, but you may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Somebody can make you an offer that will be hard to turn down, and life may change for the better quickly with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or possibly Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also could have a Sagittarius around. I didn't do Taylor. All right, let me do Taylor. Thank you. I can't remember what the question was. General for this week. Taylor, general for this week. May have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. Feeling grounded and stable around finances. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Something could happen that makes you happy, and you may have choices and options around social activity. Could be spending time with an Aquarius or a Taurus. Payment, do you see me getting a job offer after the interviews at WMC? Yeah, that could happen. I would say most likely you got a better than a 70% chance. Yes, you will get a job there. It might take a little time though. Carissa, what's P's current energy towards me? Slow. Slow, and maybe like you might be feeling disappointed. Like your energy is a little disconnected. Shreya, Nikita's current feelings towards me. May find you to be strong, confident, hardworking, and successful. But for some reason, this person thinks that they could either manipulate you or like they're in control of the situation. I don't know what that's about. But they feel like they have the upper hand. Shweta, Abhishek's feelings for me. May find you to be somebody who is balanced, fair, down to earth, balanced, sincere, compassionate, a loyal friend. Macy, general for today. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward towards greener pastures. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business, and a wish comes true. Not bad. Stephanie, will I have to move this summer? I don't think you're going to have to move. You may make the decision to move, but I don't think you're going to have to. Carissa, does P still love me? I think that there may be, I think that this person may always care about you, but it looks like they're pulling away from this situation, or they don't want to be committed anymore. I don't know if that's, I mean, it's like disappointment, disaster, disconnect. But I would say that this person will always care about you, but there's like pulling away from the situation at this point. Elizabeth, general. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be spending time with a Scorpio. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Listen to your intuition and take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Perseverance around work, school, or business pays off. You may have something nice happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, whatever it is, it will be positive. Not bad. Not bad. Sarah, what does Tarot want me to know? Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Slow and steady wins the race. Investing time into side business, side project, side hustle could be bringing in extra money. Listen to your intuition. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward towards greener pastures. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Leo moon, general for this week. New beginnings are on the horizon, and teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Anxiety eases, and you might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. I have to run to the bathroom. I will be right back. Hang on a sec. Ay, ay, ay. What you doing there, Cyrus? You look comfy, Cy. You good boy? Yeah? Good boy. That's a good boy. You're a cute boy. Oh. Red, general energy around my cases. General energy around my cases. Grounded and stable, moving forward. With the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Perseverance pays off. Listen to your intuition and don't hold back. Pretty good. Pretty good. Lizette, general for the next 7. Got something happening here that makes you happy. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe spending time with the fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Money comes in, finances improve. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Not bad. Not bad. Ari. What is Juvie Aquarius's current energy towards Arian Aries? It's a little indecisive, kind of a little, maybe a little slow. You got communication coming in, you'll hear from him. Communication's coming in, but he's a little slow and a little like uncertain, or he doesn't know what he wants. But you will hear from him soon. Communication comes in quick. Benita, why is Shanu not contacting me? Okay, there's a couple of things happening here. This person has like other priorities and other things that's kind of taking up their time. They also may be like undecided or unsure, and they're kind of like busy, wrapped up in other things. If you want to speak to them, I would suggest reaching out to them because they show as indecisive and I don't see communication coming in. I would reach out to them to get the ball rolling. Jasmine, general around the rest of this month and June. I'm a Libra. Take time if you can for rest, relaxation, and self-care. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may have good news that comes in around work, school, or business. You may be adding like a side business, side project, side hustle, or a way of bringing in extra money on the side. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan may make you feel relief. Finances are improving. And don't forget about taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Bacon, does End the Gemini miss me? May miss you on occasion, but they're showing as the Hermit. So I don't know that they're looking for things to move forward right now, but they do miss you on occasion, yeah. Debbie, will M finally leave me alone? I'm trying to move forward and move on and leave the past in the past. I don't see this person bothering you as of right now. Like, I don't see them contacting you or harassing you or anything. Yeah, I think you'll be fine. Dakota, what good things are coming my way soon? You could have a new job or business opportunity present itself. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Maybe planning travel. Could be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. New beginnings are on the horizon that are bringing in happiness around having choices and options around social activity. Not bad. Not bad. CB, can you tell me who's coming towards me in love? Success comes in and a wish comes true. We get the Empress here bringing in love and money. You have an Aquarius and a Gemini coming in. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures, so it's probably new energy coming in. You're not looking back on the past. Life is moving forward. If you're looking for a long-term commitment, you do have that coming in. I'm going to say sometime between now and the end of the year. It also could be with a Scorpio. There is growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your love life for the better. Exploring your options leads to success, and you do have success coming in before the end of this year. Not bad. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Brooklyn, will my car pass an inspection today? I think it will. I think it will, most likely. How we doing now? It looks like it's working now. Natalie, should I continue detaching from my Leo lover? The cards can't make you, like they can't make the decision for you. You have to make the decision. But the cards, what the cards show is not much is changing around the situation. So if you're feeling burdened or stressed or this isn't the relationship that you want, disconnecting would be the answer, yes. But you have to be the one to decide that. Kara, will I have enough money for LLM until next September of next year? I'm deeply worried. I think you'll be able to make it work. Yeah, I think you'll be okay. Yeah, I think you'll be all right. Paula, did people at the N Plus committee release them at PVR doesn't know her job, or realize that PVR doesn't know her job? Oh, it disappeared. Or her claimed experience. Okay, let's see. I think some people may be questioning this person, but overall, I don't think that anybody knows for sure. Like, it doesn't look like, it looks like she's skating by. I don't know what the situation is, but she seems to be like skating by. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like she's getting away with it if she doesn't know her job. She's convincing people. Adonis, let me pull up my email. Hang on. It's like things went out of balance. So I don't know what could have gone out of balance with that account. Things went out of balance, was feeling disappointed. Could it be, I don't know, Emperor's in reverse, somebody's trying to control something. I'm wondering if it's, were there other people that were connected? Maybe somebody else was like being a bully, or somebody else was doing something. Because it looks like Emperor in reverse. Somebody was trying to control or manipulate the situation, but it wasn't them. It wasn't that person. It was somebody else. Maybe they didn't like the way they were being treated, or it brought up old issues. Old disappointing issues from the past. I don't think it's super significant, but it's almost like makes them feel bad, or makes them feel, it brings up bad feelings for them, but it doesn't have anything to do with you. Mega, can I know the true feelings of Bilal towards me? May find you to be disciplined, strong, confident, respectful, hardworking, down to earth, stable, compassionate, a sincere friend. Alina, what's coming towards me? What's coming towards me? Maybe spending time with the water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A new journey begins. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Money comes in. Clara, is the internet chip at Hawksford worth applying? Yeah, I think it would be worth applying. Kirti, general for the week ahead. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You have money coming in. Finances are improving. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. The world is at your feet. You may be spending time with a Virgo or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Not bad. Awesome. How did Matt feel that I didn't go to the drinks last week? Okay. Didn't put much thought into it. Maybe figured that you had something else to do. Didn't really think too much about it. Oh, okay. Is there anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? 555, love for July and August. Cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Any stale, stagnant energy, cut off. Otherwise, the situations are just going to keep replaying. If you're not with anyone, new energy is coming in, and like the suggestion would be to let new energy come in. Life is moving forward. Could have a Sagittarius here or another fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings are on the horizon. Mel, should I make the investment today or continue to hold? I would hold. Yeah, I wouldn't do it today. Oh no. Well's dry. Lady Sunshine for tomorrow. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, or if you do, don't get upset. It's going to blow over pretty quickly. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. The world is at your feet. Maybe spending time with a Virgo or a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Adonis, these intentions towards me. For communication to come in or pick up, Empress is bringing in love and money, or more of it, or even abundance. Maybe looking to spend time together, maybe hoping for like happiness to come in around the situation, balancing. Meanwhile, this is all in their control. It doesn't have to be so hard. But I think that they are looking to spend more time together coming up, like between, like, say, now and the end of June. Maybe you'll see like a little bit more spending time together and more communication. Is there anyone else here I haven't answered for yet? Otherwise, I will wrap it up and I will come back on later. Alrighty, I will wrap it up and I'll see you guys later. Maybe later this afternoon. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all very much for being here. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.